So for the 53 top set break, the way we usually do things, 53 tops, 274 cards in the set. We sold 273 spots, gave one away. So what we'll do is every spot gets a card. We'll take a list of 274 names, we'll put it into the list randomizer. We'll randomize it 3 times so it's nice and shuffled up. Then we'll paste that randomized list right next to, well, where'd it go? Right next to our checklist. Yep. So we'll take the randomized list of names, we'll paste it right next to the checklist. So whoever's name comes out number 1, we'll get Jackie Robinson. Whoever's name comes out number 2 will be a little less excited with a Luke Easter, and so on. Now, we won't read through all 274 names, but what we will do is we'll read through the big hits, and then after the broadcast tonight, I'll sort it by participant and post that up on the site so you can go see exactly which card you hit. Let's see, Lawrence. Anybody else having the same problem that Lawrence is having? If anybody else is having video trouble, let me know. Cool, cool. All right, now, a little thing about the 53 tops checklist. If you aren't a set building nut, you may not know this. So there are actually 6 cards that weren't printed. So the set is numbered to 280, but 6 of those cards were never printed. So in our checklist, it just skips those numbers. So whoever's name comes out of the randomizer in the 253rd spot will actually get card number 254, Preacher Row, and so on. So checklist just rolls like that, so it ends up being the 280th card, or card number 280 is actually the 274th card in the break. So that's the way that checklist rolls. So once we get to the end of the set, you'll see that that's the way that looks. All right, but without any further ado, we'll get this rolling on our 53 top set break, and then we'll get into our other more modern stuff. All right, so we got that copied, pasted. Also, congrats to Jason Taylor for winning the free spot. Make sure you get in on those giveaways. Follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and you can see the ways to enter for just about every set break we do that's got more than 100 spots in it. So again, we'll randomize this 3 times. Here's our first. So there's 1, 2. Oh, I missed it. There we go. 2. And 3. All right, there we go. So we'll copy that list. We'll paste it right next to our checklist. Lawrence, I think we've all got video, man. I'll make sure it's still coming through. Yeah, it looks like it's streaming on my side. Anybody else having video issues? If so, speak now or forever hold your peace. All right. Sorry, Lawrence. I don't know if looks like you're trying to view on YouTube. If you want to go try out Facebook, the live streams, it's there too. So feel free to check that out. All right. And we will look at some of these big hits so we can all get to enjoy the eye candy. So Jackie Robinson, PSA 3, goes to John Lavin. So nice hit for you, John. Can't get Jackie to focus here. Just trying to get all set up for getting it to focus on the Sapphire cards before before the broadcast started, and didn't think to try focusing on the 53s. So nice way to start at the break for you, John. Next hit we'll look at is down a couple dozen, 27. Roy Campanella goes to Nathan Shelton. Again, if you've never done a break with us, we don't show every card that's worth the price of admission on these. We just show kind of the biggest hits and some of the cool cards along the way. So just because we don't show your card doesn't mean it's not a hit. Don't just throw it at your common box, especially those high numbers. Now, back of the 53s is always fun. Nice design, nice classic tops. All right, now Ed Matthews up next at 37 goes to John Farstfelt. There's Ed. We'll look at Bob Feller next. Let's see, Bob goes to Sikana Emmer. Sorry if I mispronounced your name there. We got Early Win. Goes to Robert Williams. We got Monty Irvin, excuse me, goes to Stephen Rice. Pee Wee Reese goes to Keith Shortle. SGC 3.5 on the Reese. Nice, clean card. Really solid hit for you, Keith. Johnny Mize goes to Nathan Shelton. And the red goes to Eric Noble. Hey, Lawrence. We got Joe Black, goes to Jason McLean. And then the big dog, Mickey Mantle, goes to Greg Ritzer. So PSA 3 on the Mantle. Nice centering. Just a gorgeous card. Absolutely beautiful. Congrats on the absolutely huge hit, Greg. Sweet card for any collection. You know, second Topps issue. Third year for Mantle. Snazzy, snazzy card. Haven't called your name yet, Lawrence, but we're only reading off the hits on the 53 set break. So we'll post the full list as soon as we're done. Billy Martin goes to Dennis Peabody. We got Yogi coming up next. Yogi's 104. Goes to Bill Floyd. PSA 4 on the Yogi. We got Scooter, Rizzuto at 114 goes to Dustin Norton. So PSA 3.5 on the Rizzuto. All right. Got Warren Spahn, 147. Goes to Mindy Ohm. There's the Spawny. Yeah, Lawrence, sorry you had trouble getting in. We saw your chats. I was talking to you, but I don't know if you could hear me or not. But nobody else seemed to be having any issues, so we just kept rolling. Right. Got Wilhelm at 151 goes to James Hupp. Then Ted K, 162 goes to Barton Durham. Whitey Ford's 207 goes to William Grady. Love the Ford card as well. And then definitely fantastic card in this set. Coming up next, last card in your low number series, Satchel Paige goes to Keith Shortle. So Paige's only Topps card, of course, Hall of Fame pitcher, fantastic in the Negro Leagues. Crazy, crazy good pitcher. All right, then we've got Newhouser at 228. Just a Doug Mazeppa. We're into the high numbers now. So high numbers do carry a tad of a premium in 53, so everything from 221 up. Especially this next one. Willie Mays, card 244. Classy looking card. Goes to John Farstfelt. Look at a few more hits here as we wrap up the 53 break. So we got Jim Gilliam in a PSA 3. He's 258. Goes to David Doyle. Then we've got Johnny Votras at 263. Goes to Matt Walker. Another one of my favorite cards in the set. Jason, you see your free spot there. Yielded you a high number. Gene Woodling is one of the double prints, but hey, it could have been worse, right? Right, and then to wrap up the break, we'll look at the last card in the set. Milt Bowling. So he's card number 280, but 274th card in the break. Goes to CJ. Nice hit for you, CJ. Tough last card in the set on condition usually. This is a PSA 3.5, so very cool. So that'll do it for the 53 Topps